Across the globe, a quiet revolution is brewing. It's called the Architectural Uprising, and it's transforming the way we think about our built environment. This movement is a direct response to the often cold and impersonal designs of modern architecture. It advocates for a return to beauty, human scale, and a celebration of our shared architectural heritage. The Architectural Uprising is about more than just aesthetics. It's about creating spaces that nourish the soul. The movement's origins lie in a growing dissatisfaction with the sterile and imposing structures that have come to dominate many urban landscapes. People are yearning for buildings that resonate with their emotions, their history, and their sense of place. They are tired of concrete jungles that prioritize function over form, efficiency over beauty. The Architectural Uprising seeks to bridge this gap. It champions designs that are both aesthetically pleasing and deeply meaningful, buildings that inspire awe, foster a sense of belonging, and stand the test of time. It's a call for a more humane and inspiring approach to architecture, one that recognizes the profound impact our surroundings have on our well-being. Modernist architecture, with its emphasis on minimalism and functionality, emerged in the 20th century with lofty ideals. It aimed to create a clean break from the past, embracing new materials and technologies to address the needs of a rapidly changing world. However, in its pursuit of progress, it often overlooked the fundamental human need for beauty, connection, and a sense of belonging. Many modernist buildings, while undeniably innovative, have been criticized for their coldness, their lack of human scale, and their disregard for local context and tradition. The result has been a disconnect between people and their built environment. Instead of feeling uplifted and inspired by their surroundings, many people feel dwarfed and alienated by the imposing structures that surround them. This disconnect has had a profound impact on our cities. Sterile, repetitive architecture can lead to a sense of anonymity and disengagement. It can erode community spirit and create a feeling of coldness and indifference. The Architectural Uprising challenges this trend, arguing that our buildings should reflect our humanity, not erase it. The Architectural Uprising isn't about rejecting progress or clinging to the past. It's about recognizing the enduring power of traditional architectural styles that have stood the test of time. These styles, often rooted in classical and vernacular traditions, continue to resonate deeply with people across cultures and continents. Why is this so? Because traditional architecture speaks to something fundamental within us. It reflects a deep understanding of human proportions, natural light, and the creation of spaces that foster a sense of comfort, harmony, and well-being. Whether it's the soaring arches of a Gothic cathedral or the intricate details of an Art Deco facade, traditional architecture has the power to inspire awe, wonder, and a sense of connection to something larger than ourselves. The Architectural Uprising recognizes that these time-tested principles are not merely stylistic flourishes. They are essential elements in creating buildings that nourish the human spirit. It's a call to learn from the past, not to replicate it blindly, but to adapt its wisdom to the challenges and opportunities of our time. Section 4. Beauty as a Balm. The psychological benefits of pleasing designs. The impact of our surroundings on our mental and emotional well-being is profound, yet it is often overlooked. The sterile and monotonous environments that characterize many modern cities can contribute to feelings of stress, anxiety, and even depression. On the other hand, well-designed spaces, rich in detail and human scale, have the opposite effect. Studies have shown that exposure to natural light, views of nature, and aesthetically pleasing environments can reduce stress, improve mood, and even enhance cognitive function. When we are surrounded by beauty, our spirits are lifted and our minds are calmed. This is not merely a matter of aesthetics. It is a fundamental human need. The Architectural Uprising argues that beauty should not be an afterthought in urban design. It should be a central consideration. It's time to create cities that nourish the soul as well as the body. Cities that inspire wonder, foster a sense of belonging, and promote a deep and abiding sense of well-being. Section 5. Building bonds. How traditional architecture fosters community. Traditional architecture, with its emphasis on human scale, public spaces, and shared aesthetics, has a unique ability to foster a sense of community. Consider the bustling squares of European cities, lined with cafes and shops, where people gather to socialize, relax, and soak up the atmosphere. These spaces are not merely functional. They are the heart and soul of the community, where people come together to connect, share, and celebrate. Modernist architecture, with its emphasis on individual units and private spaces, often overlooks the importance of these shared public realms. The result can be a sense of isolation and anonymity, where people live alongside each other but rarely interact. The Architectural Uprising seeks to revive the art of creating vibrant, engaging public spaces. It advocates for designs that encourage interaction, promote walkability, and create a sense of shared ownership over our urban environments. By prioritizing the human element, we can create cities that are not just collections of buildings, but thriving communities.